and then we can change the title in the game, and then we can also put an announcement up on Discord if we want. No glitches. Galdera run 1 hour and 14 minutes. Good lord. People be speed running to kill Galdera. Running my boy over. Ah, music. Game loud. Don't do that, game. In the castle, you're loud. Alright, I need to change the setup so that way I can actually see the screen, because right now I can't see anything. So yeah, I'll be right back and then I'll set this up. 1 sec. Please change the title in the game. And then yeah, you can put an announcement in Discord. Technically back, I just need to change the monitors around. That way I can actually see the game properly. But I'm back-ish. Hi guys. Remember, yeah, see, look, you can see right there, they said that there's an update. That update kind of changed things around. So, oh boy, that should be fun. Thanks, Kia. Yeah, move that over there. Hey, Jace. Time to be probably killed. Alright, in that case, let's start the game. Let me turn the game up, because now it's quiet. Might have nuked the volume because of that opening credits thing. Oh, it sounds good. I'm on the road so I can't kill Xyros. It's also fine. Xyros. I met you. Play on Twitch. That way you guys can join. Alright. Chat, once again, I'll let you guys pick this. So you pick which factions you want for this. Yeah, there'll always be more opportunities to play stuff, Reed. It's all good. Enjoy time doing what your thing, and yeah. We have South. The Partitio faction. It would be this one, but in color it's this one. Hey Jay, what's up? The North. And the Patricians. Okay. There we go. We have blue, yellow, and green. Should I do a quick poll? Yeah, you know what? Here, I'm gonna empty that. Do it as a poll, and I'll do the top 3 results. Oh, my fingers. They're all broken. I'm doing good? Heck yeah. Good. That's good to hear. Is everyone having a good Mother's Day? I went to the cemetery with my sisters and my dad so we could see our mom. It was nice. We actually ran into another person out there who just lost their sister. We brought seeds to plant flowers. But we ran into another person out there because it's a Greek cemetery. And my dad and him were just talking. That guy lost his sister like 2 months, like to the day after my mom passed away. But we were just talking with him. What were we talking about? We were talking about how people get married more often now, but then they just get divorced like it's no big deal. And he was complaining about that, but I was like, you know, kind of like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like people are more willing to, you know, break up because if they're not happy. I understand. Before it was like we have to stay together. But now it's like people could just do what they want more. Polls up to pick which factions we choose, guys. I understand both sides of that argument. Yeah, like that's where I am. I'm like, I understand it. Because people do rush into marriage a lot faster now than they used to. But at the same time, it's not like a bad thing that people kind of don't want to stay together. But at the same time, it's like, I think, at least for relationships, people do give up on it a little too fast sometimes. You know? I feel like relationships sometimes just kind of crumble. And people are just like, oh, we have one thing that we don't agree on? Okay, we can't be together. Like, there are things that, like, I agree with. They're important for a relationship, obviously, but if it's something like a little argument over something, I don't know, to me that would be tiny. Someone else could see it as a huge thing, and then it'd just be like we can't date because of that. It looks like purple is winning right now. When I was going through my college program, that was one of the topics we discussed in class extensively. Yeah, I talked about that when I was in college, but that was like 10 years ago. It's different now. When was the last time we argued? Legit question. Like 2 years ago. Yukari, always purple. So we have purple and green winning right now. With green, yellow, and purple are currently winning, but there's still time to vote. Who will reign victorious? Hey Ace, how's it going? Guys, did you know? Follow Ace, by the way. They're almost at 1,000 followers. And you should also follow Nya. Nya also streams. Like I said, I have a lot of people hanging out here who stream as well. Because I love hanging out with other streamers. And it is also going to be Ace's birthday next week. If I'm not mistaken, correct? And you're doing a 12-hour stream next weekend? On Saturday? That I cannot be a part of because I'm going to a convention. For the stream next Saturday. Yeah! Well, happy birthday. Yellow, green, purple? Yellow, green, purple it is. Easy. Boom, boom, boom. Alright guys, now if you type join, exclamation point join, and then I think you can put pronouns, unless they get rid of that. Yeah, you can still put pronouns and you'll join as that pronoun. join. Yes. As we try to see who can take over this kingdom, or if I get to keep my dynasty and move it on to my heir. We'll see what ends up happening. And as always, people can just join midway through the game. It doesn't matter. But we had a lot of fun finishing up Octopath Traveler 2. It was fun. I had a blast with it. And I hope that other people will eventually give themselves the time to try it. It was just a very fun game. Xyros doesn't F a fish. Oh, you want me to go try to snoo the fish? We'll try it again. Let's start with the path to victory. We do things backwards here. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, and you're going to put their own claimant in place. Oh no! Yeah, to prove that you're worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember me? Yeah, there are fish people in this game. So I might be able to marry a fish. How do I want to attempt to win this time? Let's try doing a different one. We'll do as the architect of a new golden age. I've never tried that one before.
Time to bang the fish people. Naya.
Yeah, exactly, Adria. Thank you for the resub. Saint? I was considering Saint, but I want to try trade first. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss your ambition. The higher ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. I normally pick like one of these ones. I figured why not try something different.
Adria Summers 1674 gifted a tier 1 sub to Milo Echo.
Adria, thank you for the gift subs. That was terrifying. I had bears thrown in my face.
Adria Summers
but Adria, well, not Adria. It's Adria. It's Adria. Text to speech. Adria, damn it. Say it correctly. I'm gonna ban it. Learn to say the name right. Thank you, Adria, for the gift subs. Also, hey, Journal.
Tier 1 sub to Nami the Nerd.
I much appreciated. Thank you. And hope you've been doing well. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. I want to change the text to speech to a Greek accent. I'm going to look for more accents to change it to. Because we're also, when I get the Oni made, I want that to have its own text to speech voice. We have a little text to speech Oni sitting next to me. Now, big guys, enjoy your gift subs. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for just being part of this community. You're freaking awesome, Adria. I don't get to say that enough. Big hug. Big hug to everybody. Come here. Bring it in. Let's introduce ourselves to the counts of the... Oh, it's Kea. In order to finally make your acquaintance, Your Grace, may you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's Ruru. Pleasure, Your August Majesty. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Let's see who's gonna meet me as the grandees. Oh, it's Jer. May the ninth god bless your reign, Your Majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Okay. You sign, sit back. Yeah. Right, coronation time. Why the hurry? I don't want to make them restless, it's true. Well, in that case, what must we do? The council will decide what happens at my coronation. Okay, of course. Let's call in the nobles. Guys, get ready to vote. Because you're going to decide exactly what we do. Woo! Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, Yugi. What's up? Hey, Locke. Guys, if you still want to join, there's plenty of time. I'll give you a second before we start this voting for y'all to join. And welcome to trying to take me down as a king. Alright, so here's what we got. We can host a lavish parade, throw me into the river, invite foreign dignitaries and show off our wealth. Then almost must put on a vast banquet for the king. We've done the throw the king into the river one. I want to see other options so we know what the text looks like. So just because I know people are now going to be like, oh, Xyros says that he didn't want us to pick throw the king into the river. I'm just going to make that not an option because I want to see the other options. So note of that. You guys can pick whatever else you want, but that's just because I want to see the other choices. So the way that this is going to work is once I hit start vote, it should just be exclamation point vote, and then you just put an A, B, or D once I hit start vote. So go crazy. There you go. Vote up. Yeah, see, as you can see in the top, vote A, B, C, or D. Man, Team Yellow all going with B. This is so split. Three-way tie. What's gonna? Oh god, what's happening? Oh, it's been split. A is going to win. The B gives us all money, but the vote has been decided. We're hosting a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. This sounds awesome. Let's go. Heck yeah, guys. It's time to party. Coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks, and feasts. It doesn't impact on your treasury, of course, but what doesn't? Let's go, guys. We're partying. Alright, and that ends this current season. We move into the next season. We learned the schemes that you guys all have. Yuli of the Impossibles dynasty. Nice. Eccentric Eastern enigma. Leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Xyros wears the crown. Alright, Purple, you are now voting to decide which type of scheme you want. Do you want to lower your own faith, lower your own defiance, or get the highest farming? Vote away. Team Purple. Specifically for Purple, that is Kea. Oh, look, I can actually look over and see what you guys look like. Oh, that's cool. Kea, Pa, Stun, Drenel, and Yugi are voting on this one. But that's a neat thing. I didn't know you could do that. Just actually, like, scroll over and check out what people look like now. Well, I want to see what everyone looks like. Okay. They're all so refined. Dang, do you guys all wear masks? Oh, snap. Okay, I guess you guys decided possession. Oh, jeez. You're gonna possess me? I'm a black bald dude. Very true to life. The Counts plan to summon a demon to possess the king, putting him totally under their control. First, they must lull the king into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower their defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Oh, cool. Okay, so we're just gonna possess me. Nice. Devi of the J. Lapras lineage, sinister southern vintner, stands bathed in sunshine, droning as in the days. False pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Alright, Yellow, you're up. Vote away. Subterfuge, fervor, or excommunication. So raise farming, lower stability, or lower stability. Is it? So these are random, I'm pretty sure, and it rolled the same one twice. That's interesting. Yukari is the only person that could vote for this. Oh, okay, you all voted. So raise your own farming. Nice. I got that farming stat up, baby. The Grandee Claimant Devi has been, no, I say Claimant, but it's Claimant, has been chosen by the ninth god to be the next monarch. They have promised the first miracle, food for all. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must raise their farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. And lastly, we have Maurice of the Exorcist family, infamous coastal elder, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Xyros. Something must be done. Vote up. Doppelganger? Again? Intimidation or conspiracy. The doppelganger ones always kill me because it's like, oh, who is this? So Greens, you're up. Vote away. So I think that's Aix, Rudo, Nia, and Adria. Vote it up. Intimidation. Raise stability. Okay, for a second I thought that we had lower stability still, so I was like, you guys are just going to oppose each other. So all these are all over the place. I like this. This is a good spread. It's like a nice sandwich. Peanut butter sandwich. With jelly. You need to have both. Or not. I prefer it to have jelly, but yeah. Patricians plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Okay. Alright. And we can continue. I don't need to look at this. Oh, I got a new law already. The timer is set to 15 seconds and the vote will automatically close. Now that's boring. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. Nobles vote for the monarch's choice. They gain 500 personal wealth. In the past, I've learned that you guys all enjoy this one a lot because you get free money. So yeah, you guys love the money one. So we'll give the money one up. We'll see what honor guard we get after we do these. So first, we'll start with pirates. You must do something about the pirates that have been plaguing the coast ocean trade routes. I lost a whole shipment of the fine silks, and they killed the crew, of course. Who won't be cheap to replace. Of course. Order the coast navy to patrol the sea routes. Pay the pirates to leave your ships alone for a year. There's nothing to be done. I could just... That seems like a bad choice. I don't know. This seems bad. But you know what? What do I know? Oh, this just lowers trade more. That's a bit of an oof. There's nothing to be done. This seems like just a terrible option. Good luck. Good luck. You guys just pick. Yeah, Ix's standard does have crabs. That's true. Alright guys, vote away. If anything gets impacted here, it'll be the coast. I don't know. Xyros not picking one to give us money. I didn't know what I would think you guys would want to pick as a majority, so I'm just not sure. Alright, we have a 30% chance to complete this, guys. Fingers crossed, because this could blow up in all of our faces. Let's see how it goes. It failed. And okay, and now you have no military. Gee, okay. Well, over the next few months, the patrician navy suffers constant attrition in their battles with pirates. Your flagship is sunk by cannon fire. A pirate captain with some magical talent summons a kraken from the depths, destroying several of your galleons. These pirates are more powerful than advertised, though you do keep them away from the trade routes for now. The coast's naval powers weaken considerably, and the pirate problem is only getting worse. That's gonna come back to bite us. That's gonna come back to bite us for sure. Hey, Yukari. Dreadful tidings, Your Holiness. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Sarona. I believe it is Brzzt, the Lord of the Bells. Tell me more about this wizard. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Yeah, Yukari, you're gonna end up dead this run too, somehow? Brzzt has influence over sound and its counterpart, silence. Though this power seems meager compared to other wizards, they are not to be underestimated. They put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking peasants from all over the south are lining up for their chance. Adria is here. Not just peasants, I, Adria Summers, 1674, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those citizens are no match. I'll be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen! You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. Not only is it heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. Then we shall assemble the council. Ninth bless you, Your Majesty. Alright, chat. Let's see. Allow Lady Patrician Adria to become Brzzdt's apprentice. Or we can... You know what? Magic sounds cool. Who agrees with me? Magic sounds pretty dope there. There you go. Vote up. I think magic sounds cool. If you guys want to see Adria get magic powers, vote for the A. Otherwise, you can require she forfeit her noble title in order to become an apprentice, or forbid Adria from traveling to Serona. Remember, if you guys pick what I pick, then you got money. This is just free money for everybody. Honestly. See, now I picked something that I thought most of you guys would want to pick. Because it'd be fun. By the 9th. How will she keep up? Wait. Yeah, Yukari, this doesn't make sense for you in game. You're just like, I'm going to accept this, but also I'm mad. How will she keep up with her noble duties if she's spending all her time in the south with this wizard? And what if, and preserve us, she actually passes her apprenticeship? There's never been a wizard on the council before. We'll just have to cross that bridge when we come to it. You never know, it might liven things up around here. You've nothing to fear from me, your august majesty. I'll always have the kingdom's interest at heart, even as a wizard. Well, goodbye, Adria. Brisk's presence in Serona attracts all sorts of visitors, though the power of their latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. But hey, look, trade went out. Pretty dope. Hell yeah. Oh, honor guard time. You need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword in you right now, I suppose so. What are my options? Okay. Round Rose. Arena. Christians give me gladiators from the arena. And then I think the Grandays just have the silent nuns, right? Yeah, the battle nuns. Remember this? Terrifying warriors, and they've sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. But their faith and loyalty is to the church above all, even your safety. Tell me about the coastal gladiators. A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? I mean, patricians, right now your military is absolutely nothing. I don't know if I can trust that. Seems a little sus. Tell me about the Eastern Knights. The Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. What foreign mercenaries do you suggest? Nah, I've made my decision. Foreign mercenaries. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. The Battle Nun thing seems pretty cool. But you know what? I never picked the counts. So you know what? Be cool with the counts. We'll pick the counts option. There we go. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow. Before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Ah, good. My army is being led... Well, not my army, but my honor guard is being led by poet. I didn't even know it. Alright, so let's see. We have a deer park, which will decrease farming. Monument, which increases authority. Aqueduct, which increases farming. Decreases authority. It's like going up and down. And then a fortress and a library from the patricians that will increase military and stability, respectively. Alright, this is the same as the other thing. So you can see up here it says use the command fund. And then you just type in A or any of these, and then the amount that you want. So X is the character code. So A, B, C, D, E, or F. And then Y is the amount you want to pledge to put in for money on any of these. You guys really want? Farming seems pretty good. Oh yeah, and you guys want to get stability up. So there you go. Everybody's happy this way. Look at that. In fact, I don't even know why... I think the bidding can stop. Patricians, you don't need to keep bidding. Did you guys put in all of your money? You're going unopposed. These are the first two options. If anything else is being bid on, I understand, but come on. Holy moly. Everyone's just like, nah, all in, bruh. Put it all in all the time. They never know. You know what? True. You Well, there we go. Okay, you guys got your library and your aqueduct. Alright, so we have an arms shortage, the Pirate Queen, and finding a spouse. Let's start with this arms shortage first. Your Serene Highness, the situation on the coast is dire. The patricians, the king's navy is in tatters. So few ships remain that I fear we lack the presence to patrol our trade routes. We must bolster our dwindling forces in the coast. Who knows what will happen to our people without protection? Hire a mercenary company to help protect the coast. Employ traders from the south to build new ships. The coast has no need for sailors. Leave them be. See, because we're good at trade and stability, I want to see either of these options go, but I don't know what you guys are going to pick for this. But if I had to pick which one I want to see, I'm going to say that I'd want to see that one. Just because I'm curious to see if that we can get that trade one to trigger or not. But you guys can pick whatever you want. You know, you'll just get money if we overwhelmingly all pick B. Such is life. I mean, C probably has the best chance of actually, like, triggering. B's not bad either. 70%'s not bad. It's better than the 30% you guys tried to go for before. That was a big YOLO. Alright. Voting's finished. Let's see if it works. A coast without ships is like a library without books. You set southern carpenters, Wainwrights, and Coopers to making sea vessels to replace those the patricians have lost. Let's see. Drumroll. My screen is so small that I can't see the percentages. Oh, don't worry. I'll read them out. New shipbuilding job. Hey, we did it! Look at that, guys. New shipbuilding jobs bring life to the southern economy. And the patricians get the boats they always wanted for an absolute bargain. Good job, guys. Heck yeah. Man, Grandees, you guys are crazy. Crazy cool. Your trade. Let's see the Pirate Queen first. Wow, something went right. Yeah, trust me, you guys are going to be saying that more for yourselves than you are for me. Everything was going to go wrong horribly for me. Your Serene Highness, our pirates are more aggressive than ever. They follow a pirate queen who calls herself the Bloody Gull. She's established a stronghold on a tiny speck of land called Spiderheart Isle. According to our spies, she is growing every day in power and wealth. What are we to do? Only half of our trade vessels reach their destinations. Uh-oh. Send the Navy to assault her stronghold, with a 10% chance of succeeding. Pay the pirates a hefty sum to leave your ships alone for a year. Send a diplomat to broker peace with the Pirate Queen. Put a bounty on the Bloody Gull's head. 60% chance of triggering. Alright, so I'm just curious what you guys are thinking about. Wait, the monarch marks their preferred voting option, and this gets a 1 extra vote. Hey, they changed that. Before it was just I pick my preferred option. Now I actually get 1 vote. Am I feeling lucky? Not lucky enough for 10%? Are you guys kidding me? That's just crazy. I'm gonna vote for that one. That's my vote. Oh my god, you guys are so chaotic. Let's go for that 10% chance with gotcha, Xyros. Yeah, my 5-star pull percent rate right now in Honkai is looking pretty low. Okay, I picked the nice and peaceful option of just sending a diplomat. But I agree with the patricians. Death! Hey, we did it! You post an impressive bounty on the Bloody Gull's head, and wait, and wait. A month later, someone arrives at the palace. A broken-nosed fellow in a stained coat. He's carrying a bloody burlap sack, which he thumps onto your table. I solved your pirate problem. Weren't easy. Now give me the money. How'd you do it? They call me Topcoat. I was a pirate captain and a friend of the Bloody Gull once. That was before she started demanding I call her Your Highness, telling me how to bow and scrape and such. Well, there's no Queen of the Sea, so when I saw your bounty, I thought I'd correct her of the delusions and make a pretty penny doing it. Check inside the sack. Give the man his money and send him on his way. Refuse to grant him the reward. Alright, let me just do that. Seems like a great idea. Can I check inside the sack? Yep, it's a woman's head. You're not sure what you'd expected. Ask your spy master to confirm the identity of the head in the sack. Reports from Spiderheart Isle are garbled, but it certainly seems that the pirate queen has been killed. I think our grubby friend is telling the truth. Give the man his money. You did a good job. Thank you kindly, your majesty. In the wake of the bloody girl's death, the pirate attacks along the coast die down. The Ghost Sea is still full of danger, but the trade routes are safe once more. Finding a spoose. And the twisty passages of... We've seen that before. Hello, Mother. Mother, I've been busy. I'm not interested in love, Mother. Women. Okay. See what they have to offer. End season. That was a good season. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath an eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their schemes against the king. King Xyros trusts us, counts, more and more. Yesterday we met for afternoon tea, and he even said he'd invest in our beekeepers. Lamentably, even if the king trusts us, the archbishop doesn't. The next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Bum bum bum. The grandees discovered a cheap method of making dyes, saving 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Wait, I can change how I tax people now? So I can just... Oh! I can individually increase everyone's tax. So I can just be like, yeah, everyone just pay me more. All of you. Give me more money. Holy crap. That's kind of crazy. That is so much more different than before. Hey, Minotaur. I can bribe people so I can lower their defiance. But then it lowers the treasury by a lot. Look at money bags here. Bro, I have like... Look at my wealth. I'm making diddly-do. Xyros, can my taxes be 0? Oh, son, you are part of the purple. Why? Whoa! Purple's huge now. There's 6 of you guys. How much money do I even have? Yugi, you have 2,200. Holy shit, the grandees are rich. Oh, not really. Tax purple more. Yes, tax purple. Green, what say you? Do I tax purple? Only rich people can have 0% in America. Patricians, do I tax purple? Yes, tax purple. Alright. There you go. I mean, they said it, guys, so... Look, I can't... I wish I could do this, but I can't, because then it's too low. Oh, yellow's the first one that started. They're like, yo, tax purple. Okay, I just set it to emote only for chat. That's evil. Oh my god. Eligible options. Yes, I know. Alright, then let's see the eligible bachelorettes. This is Lorelei, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Minotaur 23 dynasty. According to the counts, she's a little naive, but that may just be compared to the utter ruthlessness of the Eastern courts. I deserve that. See that beautiful fur coat she's wearing in the portrait? Wolf pelt. Hunted it herself. She's always planning something, they say. Schemes within schemes. Intriguing. Adria's... the wealthy heiress to Lady Patrician Adria. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. And apparently she's got a silver tongue, too. Her interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. And she's scarily good at it. Nice. And finally, from the south, Ada, the eldest daughter of the King Dazzy Daz lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun. But there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? She got in trouble with the Inquisition for her interest in potion brewing and the occult. Shows no sign of quitting. She got grand plans by all accounts. She wants to change the world. I'm still gonna throw stuff at him. Do it! Throw more things at me. I encourage it. Yukari hit the button by accident, I assume. I don't know anymore what you guys do. Just sit here. My daughter's the best, but she's not a fish. Yeah, but she has a wolf pelt. Pretty boss. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. Inappropriate magic. Ooh, inappropriate magic? What's happening? Oh my, what? Drenel? Drenel, what happened to you? Go, your grace, help me. I've been cursed, withering away. Adria Summers is to blame. Adria! Look, I didn't expect Burst's spell to do that. Anyway, Drenel stole my prized Ateshi toothbrush last week. I only wanted to give him a toothache. Unimaginable pain. Please, by the 9th, make it stop. Blood and stars. This cannot go unpunished, Your Highness. A moment later, Drenel's skull falls off and he collapses onto the floor in a pile. Huh. Drenel's dead over a toothbrush. Force Adria to abandon her apprenticeship with Brisk. Hang Adria and be done with it. Do nothing. Do nothing. I'll let you guys vote. You guys battle it out. Good luck, chat. All you guys go ahead and vote. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh! It's almost tied. Oh! It's neck and neck. Which, I mean, if we hang someone, it really is just their neck. It's so close. How many voters do we have left? Let's see. Well, I guess that's it. Well, so we're gonna do nothing. That's pretty crazy. What a farce! That was murder, plain and simple. But the other nobles look away and shrink under Minotaur's gaze. No one wants to anger someone with Adria's power, even if she's still a mere apprentice. I like how mad the Grandes are getting. I don't want that. Your Majesty, the richest merchants in the south have bribed the Grandes to give them an exclusive charter that now control all trade of perfumes and dyes. The South's most valuable goods. It's a monopoly, Your Majesty. They're scamming the public by fixing prices, pushing smaller traders like myself out of business. Something must be done. Monopoly? It just sounds like good business. Declare the exclusive charter null and void. Demand that the treasury get a taste of the bribes. Ooh. Yeah, that was just an accident. I mean, you just wanted to curse a toothbrush or give him a toothache. Huh. I don't know. This looks pretty sweet to me. Hey guys, how about we all get a little bit of something for this, huh? How's that sound? We all get a little, you know, money in the bank for this. You guys help me, I help you. If everyone votes for B, we all get money. How's that sound? I want money! There we go, everyone gets money for that. You soon receive a generous anonymous donation from the address of one of the biggest companies in the South. In return, you all allow them to keep their exclusive charter. Everybody wins. Except for the merchant who came to complain to the council. He's found dead in an alleyway. Probably a coincidence. I need to make rent this month because the king is an asshat and taxes me more. Yes. That's me. Ooh, I get another one. 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, negative 200 treasury. After voting, nobles can change their minds. This one sounds fun and chaotic. I like that. I'm gonna get rid of the monarch's vote. Gamble and golden choice. Guys, we're making money here. Escaped experiment, the royal wedding, a vanity project. Yeah, royal wedding. Your wedding to Lorelei is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Lorelei at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I've changed my mind. I can't do this. I do. And I pronounce you king and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife Lorelei delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. By the time you find yourself alone with Lorelei, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. I must profess, I'm glad that's over. We can finally talk openly to each other now. I must admit, I feel the same way. I'm glad to hear that. It must be difficult being king, constantly surrounded by liars, lick spittles, and flatterers. I don't know how you stand it. It's tough, but I have to do my duty. By the blood of the dead, I feel for you. I couldn't do it. After finishing the last of the wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. It seems your wife is happy to take her time getting to know you. Aw, see, that's cute. Cute. A vanity project. Escaped experiment first. One day you need to pick that second option. You know, I do. I really do. I've never picked it. I need to pick it and just see what happens. Apparently something has escaped from the cellars of Count Drenel II's castle. I've asked for an eyewitness report from a local... Drenel! Drenel, what are you doing? Why is everything in the east always crazy? Why the east? Hey, Masu. Masu, you can join the game if you want. Hello, Your Majesty. It was a right unholy sight. A monster stitched together from parts dug up from the village cemetery. I recognized my Aunt Edna's earlobes. Rough day. It's alright, man. We're here for you. Merely a rumor. Okay. Did it hurt anyone? Bring me Count Drenel II. An abomination! Did it hurt anyone? No, it just seemed confused. Kept asking for its father. This creature is my life's work, Your Grace. And my son! His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to ensure this won't happen again. Too late for that, Count. You and your unholy creation must be burned. The only way to cleanse the world of your evil. Burn both Drenel and his monster? Burn the monster, but let the Count live. The monster may live as long as it stays imprisoned. No. Sounds like a terrible life. Free the monster. You know what would really be mean is if I just vetoed this last option. You guys would be... How mad would all of you be if I just vetoed this? I wouldn't, because this is the option I want to see win. 4 minions for my necromancy. Alright. Guys, I'm going to make this very easy. We're taking a gamble on stability here, okay? But I'm going to put Royal Gamble here. Please vote for D if you want money. About Xyros. Okay? Please, remember, vote D if you want to make money. Okay? You vote D. I'm just being nice. Everybody gets buns. Please, pick it. I'm pretty sure that it gives you money. What? I thought it gives everybody money. If you want Xyros to make money? What? I thought that was to give everybody money. The treasury? Oh, I'm an idiot. Shit. I thought that it gives everybody money for picking this. That's the only reason why I wanted to pick it. Well, now I'm sad. No, Your Grace. The boy is not ready for freedom. This will end in disaster. Council would free this unholy monstrosity and allow its twisted creator to go unpunished? What kind of message does this send? You're all mad. You'll see. Doom will come to the east. Doom! Luckily, the High Inquisitor's prophecy proves nonsense. The so-called abomination turns out to be a gentle fellow with a green thumb and a fondness for puppies. Soon enough, he's won over the villagers, who allow their children to go on piggyback rides with him. And you guys wanted to chain him up in the basement. He spends most of his time in the fields, growing flowers and vegetables in the community. For the community. Ronald II couldn't be more proud. Aww. See? It was touching. Wonderful. I wanted to burn them both. Jesus. You know, we would have had our first double kill, actually, if that happened. We would have had a Drenel the Third. We've never gotten to a third. Someone has not died that many times yet. That would actually be amazing. The chief archetype bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. Are you gonna make me see what I want to build, huh? That does sound pleasing. Take time and a lot of gold. We can't do that because our treasury is too low, sadly. This is an idea best left forgotten. Yes, and the nobles will fund it. Go ahead with the project. It'll be a wonder for the world. I'm gonna veto that. Alright guys, so now you either choose. You guys fund it, or we just forget the idea. So it's either C or D, because we don't have enough money for B. And I vetoed A. When it comes to building a statue, if it costs you guys money, you're all like, hell nah. F that. Get that shit out of our faces. No. Use your own money, you Scrooge. Bruh, I just... we would have like no money left in this treasury. When the results of the vote are announced, the chief architect sighs in disappointment. Oh well, I suppose I'll have to focus my work elsewhere. He decides to train up enterprising architects and builders across the kingdom. Sharing his knowledge, many of the nobles make use of this new expertise to renovate their estates. You're eating cardboard because of your taxes. What do you mean? Kaya, look how much money you have. You have the most out of all the counts. Sun's the one who's eating stuff out of like a tin can. Out in the streets. Ruru's going out partying. But Sun's the one suffering. Sunfering, I guess. The prophesized Ninth Herald has finally manifested on Celeste Oth, taking the form of a humble noble known as Devi, who hails from a farming town in the southern hills. Or so the grandees claim. Haha! Peasants all over the south are flocking to you, Devi. I knew you could do it. Praise be to the ninth god. Praise be, but this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false king. The people still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you. The next stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Oh. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lady Patrician Adria has invited her closest confidants aboard her yacht. Adria is just all over the place. Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom. Thanks to her lack of attention, I've made a fortune selling weapons to the Ashmedian Empire, even though it's forbidden. Things are proceeding better than I ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch with our own agents. Nice job, Nia. Indeed, the Honor Guard are incorruptible, but the Watch are another story. The king can't pay them. They will look for money elsewhere. For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 less in 2 seasons. Okay. This one's terrifying, but I might get possessed here. Adria's umbrella. Yeah, Adria's umbrella. Back from the hunt. It's a saint or sinner or a terrible curse. Let's start with back from the hunt. Xyros, dearest, I have something for you. Something I brought back from my latest hunt. A trophy. Lorelei takes you by the hand and leads you into the Great Hall, where a white sheet hangs from some statue that wasn't there before. When she pulls the sheet free and falls to the floor, the taxidermied figure of a great brown bear is revealed, snarling in anger as if ready to attack. I bet we could sell this for a decent amount. Scaring off the servants, get it out of here. This would make a fine gift for one of my nobles. Fearsome, this will be perfect for instilling some fear into the nobles. Look, it's the bear you were never able to kill. No! This would make a fine gift. Nah, you know what? Let's keep it. The bear makes a fine addition to the council chambers. Your nobles give it nervous glances every time they enter the room. She got it for us? I'm not just gonna get rid of it. Saint or sinner? All I'm saying is every grandee claims to have a saint in her ancestry. Your great-great-grandfather was probably a common dullard. Shut your mouth, you hedge-born puzzlewit. Oh, hey, Yukari. His name was Saint Umber, and he defeated the werewolf of Aranjar by turning it into dust in an instant, according to my grandmother. If you're so sure, how about a little wager? A bag of gold says your ancestor was no saint. You're on. Please don't break out into a duel. Count Son Arcana is spreading damnable lies about my great-great-grandfather. If you really think he was a saint, then dig him up. Saints are incorruptible. Even after death, they don't decay. Very well, I request the council's permission to exhume my ancestor and prove this fool wrong. Alright, we either grant permission for the body to be exhumed. No, dead people should stay underground. Ask the archbishop to check church records instead. I mean, our stability's pretty high, so... So, yeah, you guys have fun. I'm not getting involved in this one. You guys vote. So A is 60%. C is 90%. C has a 90% chance of working. Oh, it's neck and neck. This is very close. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bada bada bottom. Bada bum bum bum. Voting is closed. Church records can be muddled, Your Majesty, especially after times of turmoil, but I'll do my best to check. What was the deceased man's name? Saint Umber. Surely you have a history of him somewhere? A few days later, the Archbishop emerges from his personal library, blinking in the light. I've uncovered some records of Saint Umber, a minor saint, the patron of ruin and decay. Ha! Praise the ninth, I was right. Fine, take your money, but who cares if he was a saint? Nobody's ever heard of him. Grandee Yukari yelps in outrage before turning and stalking out of the council hall. Oh, Yukari just made even more money and Sun is even more broke. These southerners, so highly strung. Well, that was cool. Grandee King Dazzy rushes into the council chamber breathless and in disarray. By the ninth, you look like you haven't slept for weeks, says Ruru. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair is falling out in chunks. Daz, you're bald. By the ninth, God, get away from me. It was one of my peasants. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. I remember this one from before. Have the accursed King Dazzy sent to the coast to relax. I think you need to just chill and take it easy, Daz. You're over exaggerating, Daz. If I remember correctly, that one I have to go for Mother's Day stuff. Text me if you want. Okay, bye, Yukari. We'll see you later. I remember this from before. I'm pretty sure that it's nothing, and yeah, you're totally fine. So this is just free munch. Vote it up. You can either do B. It's 70% for A. B is 90%, or you can get money if you pick C. From me, your friend. Blinks my eyes. You guys love me, right? You'll pick C, and you get free money. How rich are you guys now anyway from picking my options? Well, Yukari still has the most money out of any of you. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. And happy Mother's Day, Yukari. Voting has closed. Verily, yes, that would be wonderful. A change of pace, some fresh air. Perfect. Marvelous. Be sure to bring plenty of coin. Trip is a resounding success, with King Dazzy Daz and his entourage praising Ruru Roland's hospitality. The coast soon becomes a popular destination for those looking to improve their health. Daz lost some wealth. Trade can't go higher for the coast because it's already popping, and Ruru just got more money. You know, just by picking that, you technically got money anyway. So, green can no longer get trade higher. Alright, so we have an auction now. You guys can fight amongst this, but you can either lower faith, or this is all individual stuff. So lower faith or farming for the counts, and anybody can also vote for any of these. I'm just letting you know. So remember, it's fund, and then X is the character. So A, B, C, D, or E, or F, and Y is how much money you want to spend. So we have farming decreased or faith decreased for the counts, stability decreased overall for us, or authority decreased overall for us, or stability up, and the military up. It's all up to you guys. I honestly don't know what you guys want here, other than, I mean, the counts wanting to keep their faith low, but it's already at a 1. So have fun. Vote away. Voting starts now. I don't know, man. You guys can spend all the money you want on this stuff. Fight amongst yourselves. I mean, what else is money for, right? You might as well just throw money at everything. Money, 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 money. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Money, money. We've got money, money. And our winners are... Oh, we got 10 more seconds. For some reason, I thought it was less than that. It looks like we're going to get this prison. And also increase military. Oh, people were close to lowering authority. Oh, last second votes! What happened? What happened? What went through? We've lowered faith completely. And we've also lowered stability. Oh no! They're not hitting the goal anymore. Oh, no, they need to go lower to hit the goal. That's right. It was green that wanted it to be high. And money counts say Kea is now the richest person here, next to Nia, and then Yugi, along with Jer, and then Aches. Our money bags. Oh, hold on. Let's see what all these other new people look like. Okay. Let's go down the list. Looking stylish, everybody. The grandees are down to 3 people now. It's 12:38 a.m., but I'm invested. This game is just fun, right? And you just spend your money, Xyros. I will spend my money when I get the chance to. The Saint of Decay. About my heir. Oh, okay. Your marriage to Lorelei has grown strong and steady like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. I am very happy, thank you. Oh, my happiness isn't important. You need someone young. My wife and I will have a child together. Xyros, give me money. I have none. I got you. A terrible secret. Ooh. Your Majesty, terrible news. The counts are deliberately eroding the power of the church in the east. The church has been in trouble for a while. You're right, Your Majesty. The church has been losing more and more influence. What's even more alarming is why this has been going on. The counts are planning to hollow your mind and summon a demon to fill the void and take possession. By the time they're finished, there'll be nothing but a shell. The demon will take over body and soul. By the ninth god. My thoughts exactly, Your Majesty. We must bring the sacrilege to the council's attention. We can spread the word about the dangers of demons. Have the king bathe in holy water twice a day. The counts are hardly a threat. Leave them to their business. Do I call you son? I guess? Yeah. I am already part demon, you're right. But can I have another demon inside of me? I don't know, this is weird. I don't care though. You guys vote. The counts are trying to replace your brain with demons. Have you seen my VTuber model? I'm already there. I would probably already help them summon it. I don't know what more you want from me. And you guys are gonna bathe me in holy water. Okay. Thick holy water, bruh. Morning and evening, you take time out of your busy schedule to bathe. Unfortunately, the holy water is extra holy if it's cold, and you maintain a near-permanent shiver. Still, you detect no signs of possession. The Count's efforts have been hampered. Their stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Okay. The Saint of Decay. Your Holiness, my ancestor Saint Umber has been unjustly forgotten by history. I propose we erect a shrine in his honor. Since he was known as the Saint of Decay, an appropriate place for the shrine would be within the necropolis. Of course, we'd need to hire some adventurers to clear out the ghouls. Your Majesty, building a shrine in the necropolis is far too risky, and nobody would visit it anyway. Why can't we build somewhere safer? Nonsense! We must honor my ancestor properly! Build a grand shrine in the necropolis. Build a small shrine in a southern city. There's no need to build anything in honor of this forgotten saint. Dig up and examine Saint Umber to verify his sainthood. We can still dig him up, guys. Alright, y'all. Fight amongst yourselves. Go for it. There's a 60% chance on that faith pick for D. These all seem pretty great. Yeah, I don't know which one you guys want to vote for, so I just left it alone this time. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, it takes out 2,000 coins from my treasury for green. If you didn't know. Maybe I should have let you guys know. No. Looks like we're building that small shrine. Build our shrine. It's too late, Yukari. A modest shrine is built on the quiet backwater street in the city of Alertsea. The treasury chips in and the Grandi Yukari funds the rest of the construction. Oh, it took out Yukari's money. Grandi Yukari looks grumpy as she cuts the ribbon. I wish it were more impressive, but I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Perhaps now St. Umber's name will be remembered for centuries to come. It is still money out of the treasury. That's true. Done the season. Deep in the south, a grande paces along the balcony of his hillside villa. It's just not enough. The peasants love Devi and believe the miracles, but they won't rise up to put them on the throne. I'll come around. The king's golden age can't last forever, can it? Somewhere along the coast, Adria strolls in her olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. Some of our bribes have been accepted, but not enough. The king is paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed. So we have some of the watch in our pocket. Isn't that enough? No, not yet. We can't make a move until we are sure we won't be discovered. 1,500 or less. Hey, you have an olive grove. I really don't need to tax anybody this time. I don't know. Pretty cool with it, so yeah, we good. I don't need a tax. Spot of heresy. Adria just says something about heresy. Let's click this. Your Highness, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're claiming I'm part of a cult because of the peculiar design of my crest, and how I have exactly 10 people at every meal, and the strange noises from hidden chambers. Ridiculous! No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. Trial is set, but the Council must intervene, Your Majesty. Though she remains silent, the Council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. Alright, so we have an 80% chance with the first one, 40% with the second one, and a 50% chance with the last one. Search for a witness to defend Yugi, help the Inquisition gather evidence against Yugi, or suggest she pray for a good outcome. Do we want chaos? Do we want stability? I don't know. I will leave this up to you guys. Have fun. Vote away. That's 80%, 40%, or 50%. Like Kea and Adria are trying to defend Yugi. I love this game so much. It's just fun. Just to see what people vote. Oh, Asia, you put Vota instead of vote A. Whatever did I do? Nothing. Oh, we're gonna see if we can defend your honor. Unless, oh, I'm gonna give it one more second. Okay. Counting all votes. Voting has been closed. You distribute a proclamation among the counts asking for witnesses of Yugi's descent. Innocence. Countess Impossibles eventually comes forward claiming to have known Yugi since childhood, and that her devotion to the ninth god is second to none. The High Inquisitor finds little solid evidence that could work against such an enthusiastic testimony. Reluctantly, she drops the charges and pays compensation to Yugi, who sends you a small gift and thanks. Hey, look at that, guys! Yugi's safe. This is funny because I'm studying to become a lawyer. Hey, that's awesome. Hey Ace, what's up? Ugh. The eastern winter has been especially cruel this year, Your Highness. I can still feel it in my bones. We can add more logs to the fire. Settle down and warm up. I found the secret is lairs. It's not just about me. In the east, the river's frozen and people won't work for fear of frostbite. My butler touched an iron fence post and lost his entire finger. Alright, so we can either send food to build eastern stockpiles, send coastal troops to clear snow and ice, order the patricians to send any surplus food, or leave the counts to deal with it. I kind of get an idea of what people want to pick, so I'm just gonna... I want to see if I'm right. Send coastal troops to clear snow and ice. There's a 20% chance of that working. Oh lord. Oh god. Oh my god. Well, I was wrong. Oh god. I'm gonna take that 20% chance. I just spelled vote right this time. Look at me go. Yeah, nice job. Coastal mercenaries soon arrive in the east and get to work. Being unused to these conditions, they're freezing and grumpy. They melt some ice using a cunning mirror array, but it quickly freezes again, making the roads of the east into slippery death traps. Countess Impossibles demands that they leave before they do any more damage. They just came in, wrecked shit, and then left. A petition from afar. Your Majesty, there's a petitioner here to see you today. We're not exactly sure where she's from. What does she want? You'll soon... Oh. Oh, I know you. Where are you from? Tell me more about this proposition. 3 ships are docked in a harbor to the west. This is to increase military. Well, let's get to the small friendly animals. And what is this favor? I only wish to stay in the kingdom with your blessing and protection. We'll call a vote. Call a vote to see what you guys want. Reject Oreed's offer and send her away. Provide safe harbor for Oreed in exchange for muskets. Confiscate the weapons and take Oreed prisoner. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm gonna veto that one. Vote amongst yourselves. Or you can either confiscate the weapons and take her prisoner, or she can just stay with us and go. I was just curious to see what people would want to do. And I think yellow would want to vote C anyway, because they want to lower stability, which has been a big problem. Because we're at a 9. I think they need to lower it to like 6 or something. Okay, we're taking a prisoner. Hey goddess, how's it going? You send word to the coast where the foreign ships are impounded and the weapons seized. Oreed goes quietly as you show her to a cell, though the contempt on her face is clear as day. Confiscated muskets are distributed to your soldiers. Without training, however, there are more than a few exploded wagons and missing limbs. Heck yeah, let's go. Let's play some games. Game son. Count rides to a remote, unremarkable spot on a spot of moorland. Soon, another joins him. Many peasants are moving east as they lose faith in the church. Priests daren't show their faces in public. How delightful. This is the perfect time to make our next move. We must invite a demon to possess the king. The ancient books describe 2 demons, each attracted to different aspects of a human mind. Purple, you're about to vote on what type of demon you want to summon to possess me. We have something with Raise Authority or Raise the Treasury. For Murmuriak, Duke of Greed, the face of all coins, or Rak Hashmasa, the Mad Tyrant, the Cockroach Queen. Ew, gross. Alright, you're up to vote. Purple. There you go, purple. Oh, what did you join in as anyway, goddess? Oh, you joined as a yellow. Alright, you guys are going to try to raise authority. The Cockroach Queen was once a favored servant to the ninth god, but when she betrayed him, he banished her to the deepest caves where she became a twisted agent of the seventh. She desires to rise to power once more. She will be attracted to a powerful king whose authority is unquestioned. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise authority to at least 9. Dang. The monarch can mark the preferred voting option. If chosen, they get +1 authority. Huh. Their voting nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. How nobles choose to vote is hidden from the monarch's view. Let's do this one. I don't really want the gamble one just because I thought it was for you guys, not me. So yeah, we'll do that. That was my bad. The bounty hunters, the archbishop's request. Check out this one. Your Majesty, these good folk are bounty hunters representing the Republic of Kurth, they say. King Xyros, we greet you humbly. May I help you? We're searching for someone, a fugitive. Oh, she's in my dungeons. That's excellent news. We ask permission to purchase her from you so that she may stand trial and face justice back in Kurth. Oh, and the weapons she stole, they still belong to the Republic, you understand? We kindly ask you to return them. We can either return the stolen weapons and transfer custody of Oreed, give Oreed to the bounty give Oreed to the bounty hunters, but keep the weapons. Turn the bounty hunters away. Huh. Oh, I'll leave it to you guys, but I'm going to just remove this one. There. B or C? Heyo, Green, I'm trying to help you guys out because I want to... Because that's a lot of money for the treasury. I mean, honestly, doing B is probably like the most morally just one of these. Right. The bounty hunters grumble, but there's little they can do. In the end, they agree to leave with only a raid in exchange for a smaller payment. All in all, you come out with it, out of it with a tidy profit and a few messy weapons. Yay! I don't know what this one says. The songstress. Your Grace, a bard who calls herself the Songstress, has been making waves in the East. Performances are attracting huge crowds, so huge that there have been brawls and stampedes as people push closer to the stage. Also, hi, Yugi. There have been no deaths yet, but it's only a matter of time. With every concert, the riots get worse. What can we do to nip this in the bud? Ban her from performing. Ensure her shows have adequate security. Invite her to the palace for a private show. Or this is not a matter for the council's attention. Up to you guys. You can ban her from performing, invite her to the palace for a private show, ensure her shows have adequate security, or meh. Yellow wants to lower stability still. I wonder when I'm going to get my other ambition, because I have these two almost maxed. I don't know how to increase trade for purple. There doesn't seem to be a lot of options for this. Blood and stars! Instead of stopping this madness, we reward it? Your Chancellor extends an invitation to the songstress for a performance in your palace. It is graciously accepted. You can't wait to see what all the fuss is about. Heck yeah. I'm gonna have a concert, guys. Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the East. The counts have long been a matter of suspicion for those of us in the church, but now idolatry and devil worship are commonplace across the whole region. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the east for the good of the realm. I'll have to bring it to the council. You have my express permission. I won't hear any more of this. Be gone. Do you guys want to be bothered with this? I mean, or can I do that? Or do we not care? I don't know. Let's bring it to the council. Send missionaries to the east to deny the Archbishop's request for a mission. Have some money. You guys vote for A, you get money. Money, 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 money. I sure do love money. Ah. And getting beamed in the face. Alright, we're sending missionaries to the east. This is a power play by the church, plain and simple. We won't forget this. The mission goes ahead, despite protests from the counts. The results are less than promising. After being run out of more than a dozen towns in the east, the missionaries head back to the capital with their tails between their legs. Still, the Archbishop hopes that their preaching might have laid the groundwork for future attempts. Oh, they got the faith up by one. Look at that. It's so adorable. Okay, looks like it's time to end the season again. There's nothing to do. My heir, putting on a show, a private show. A lot of shows. Let's do this one. Should I die? Ask that my crown be passed down to my son, my daughter, my child. My child. Oh, thank you for patting me. My daughter. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you have cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter? What is her name? I read, Xyros II. I'm not creative. Praise the ninth, Your Highness. I'm sure little Xyros II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. A private show. Your Highness, the songstress has arrived. She's tuning her lyre. Lyre? Lyre? I don't remember. That's lyre, right? Lyre! And then she'll perform for us all. Half the wit and twice and stinky. No! A few minutes later, the songstress sweeps into the council hall, carries herself with incredible confidence, and immediately begins to pluck out a tune. Her music is the most beautiful thing you ever heard. Your cheeks are damp with tears. The marshal begins sobbing. Even the spy master hides her face in her hands. Oh yeah, I was bathing in holy water, that's true. Once I was a nobody, but now you'll kneel before me. Stay standing. Order the palace watch to arrest her. Kneel before her! Stay standing. Your knees buckle and you find yourself kneeling before her. The rest of the council follows suit without hesitation. How the hell did she do that? I said to stand. What? Holy shit, she's that powerful? It wouldn't be treachery to show me your treasury. Break free of the enchantment. Wait, what? Punch her. Punch her! Bro, what the heck is going on here? Break free of the enchantment. As soon as you try, the thought vanishes immediately from your mind. What the fuck? Sorry, did you say something about wanting to see my treasury? You show her down to your treasury and help her shovel gleaming piles of gold into some special sacks that she brought for the occasion. How clever of her. Now forget this day completely to wrap this all up neatly. Forget everything just happened. You go to bed with a raging headache. When you wake up the following morning, the past 24 hours are a blur. It's a shame the songress never arrived. I was looking forward to her performance. I have a nagging feeling I've forgotten something important. Probably just trap wind, Your Grace. Common symptom of stress. And after the recent burglary, we're all a little on edge. Holy shit, that was crazy. I also tried to not have her do that, but she did it anyway. Hold on. Oh, you can scroll over it and it actually shows you like what the exact amount is. Lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. That's the hardest one to do, if you ask me. Your esteemed highness, I have the most wonderful solution to all the excess gold cluttering your treasury. What do you mean? There's nothing in there. We should put on a mock sea battle in the coastal arena. For too long, we've put up with with gladiators fighting to the death on dry land. Boring. Wouldn't a lot of people drown? Gladiators have faced much worse fates in the arena, believe me. Oh, please do this for us, your esteemed highness. We waterproof the arena and fill it with seawater. Then we crew a few custom-built ships with our most expendable gladiators and have them duke it out before a screaming crowd. We literally don't have any money. What, can I veto this and then what happens? If I veto this, do I get to pick? Take the money. All of you, take your money. None of us can pick anything. Just get your free money, guys. Just vote C. Everyone just vote C and get money. Like, I'm helping you. I'm throwing you all a bone. Like, I want you guys to be rich. You know? You've helped me. I've helped you. Everybody wins. Thank you. I like money. Yeah. We all love money. Oh, depths below. It would have been such a marvelous event, too. Yeah, well, I didn't have any money left. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't lower authority. I tried to not have that happen. Tried to raise it by getting rid of her. Luck is with us, my friend. The palace watch are in our pocket. They took our money gladly. The kingdom can barely afford to pay them a living wage. Music to my ears. Soon the throne will be ours. Indeed it will, but now we must plan our next steps. Alright, you have to lower authority or raise own military. Oh god, you guys are going to go opposite ends if you pick A. Kill the king and place their own claimant on the throne. Control the king with the threat of assassination. So this becomes just like a tightrope. I don't like money. I hate it. I would absolutely hate it if anyone gave me more money. So green, you're voting on what you want to do for your next win condition. How's it going, project? What happens? Oh, raising own military. Oh. Over the next few months, we'll have our troops infiltrate the capital disguised as beggars. They'll swap places with the palace watch one by one. Once the king realizes he is surrounded by our troops, it will be too late. He'll be a helpless little fly caught in our web. Magnificent, but once we've turned the king into our puppet, won't the counts and grandees notice? That's why we need a strong army to make them think twice about challenging us. United with the king's forces, we'll be unstoppable. You have to get it to at least 5 for your military. Green. Speaking of which, look at that, green. It's military right there. We have authority increase for purple, decrease faith. There's a grandees can decrease stability, which is what they want. And so I think A, D, and E are going to be the things that people are going to be fighting over right now. These are the 2 win conditions. Green and purple are at the end of their win conditions, and yellow is almost there. So have fun duking it out, guys, on the field. And vote away. Remember, it's fund, then you press any of the character letters that you want to vote on, and then the money. So dump all your... I'd say this would be a good time to go all in and dump that money, guys. Like, I'd dump all that shit. If you're trying to go for those win cons right now. And you're trying to screw each other over. Because remember, purple, at the same time, you don't want green to get what they want. Because their win condition's probably going to be easier to get than increasing authority. You want to be trying to not make sure that they get E here. E for everyone. Holy shit, everyone really went all in. Good lord. I'm waiting to see those last second oh my god! The last second dumps, they're coming in! The money! Everything is going crazy! Holy shit! Oh, that muns. Y'all are... Holy shit! The only people who have anybody now are green. Everyone else is fucking broke. Purple has nothing. They live on the streets. Yukari went AFK, so he still has money, and I think Reed is also AFK. Where did it? Hey, I'm broke. It's like IRL. Hey. Your ambition. What this is. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the architect of a new golden age. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your nobles scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's an ancient lost artifact, forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any king who recovers it will rule over a golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies. Defeat their schemes with schemes of our own, but the Chancellor has other ideas. Yeah, we've done this one before. Let's try this one, just because we never tried it before. I remember doing this one before, and everyone just gets really scared of me. A wise decision, your majesty. I'll begin sending out adventurers to track down the scepter's location. But adventurers aren't cheap. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall faith and trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Rebellion! Rebellion! Gunpowder incidents. Hey, goddess. Your majesty, you recall those gunpowder weapons you gifted us not long past? A number of my fellow grandees have suspicions. There were a few accidents with the black powder, and, well, they're saying the weapons are the work of the seventh god, demonic tools that will only do us harm. Now that you mention it, they do look funny. I was hoping you could dispel these rumors, your holiness. Perhaps the archbishop might help. So we can have the archbishop arm the clergy, let them sort it out on their own, or take the sudden weapons and destroy them. So this would lower stability, but it would also lower military. And you guys want to increase your military. This would increase military, increase authority, and increase faith. I feel like I know what might have a higher chance of winning here because this is two people. Like, two people want this for their win condition. Yay. Goddess, you got to set up your look because you bought the game, right? You know what? Vote away. Go for it. What do I say? I don't know. Pick amongst yourselves, chat. I would... If you vetoed A, I was going to smack you. No, I wasn't going to veto A. I want to increase faith. I was considering vetoing C just so that way the grandees had absolutely no choice because I figured green and purple were just going to pick together. But hey, you know what? Chaos. Maybe you guys would have been wrong. An unorthodox move, but the archbishop is more than happy to oblige. Before long, it is not uncommon to see bishops armed with flintlock pistols and muskets. Some priests start opening ceremonies with symbolic shots into the sky. Okay. Strange customs involving gunpowder and pistols work their way into the Church of the Ninth God, some of which may even stand the test of time. Meanwhile, the grandees soon forget their initial suspicions and begin jealously guarding the weapons as religious artifacts. Green didn't even get any military from that. It was just for the grandees. Bankruptcy looms. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, so I've heard. I own the Royal Mint, don't I? Make more coins! That's a great idea. That always goes wonderfully when people do that, doesn't it? Time to crack open some tombs! Take a hefty loan from Salvant and Gall Bank. I don't want to take a loan. Ew. Sell off some of the royal jewelry to wealthier nobles. No, because you guys are going to get mad at me. I'll do this one. Let's crack open some tombs, guys! That buried gold isn't doing anyone any good, is it? Time to desecrate some graves! The order of the royal mausoleums dug into and looted. The result is quite a bounty. Gold masks, heaps of coins, precious jewels. Not everyone is as practical as your treasurer, however. The church denounced you as a grave robber. Nobles and peasants alike are disgusted by your greed. Meh. Meh. And I'm not going to increase taxes. Y'all fine with me. In fact, can I help y'all out? Nah, that's way... Oh, shit. There's so much money! I think they need to change how much this is, like, difference. That's a lot, man. Tax green? Oh, shit, you right. Green rich. Green, what the fuck? Green, why are you so rich? Attacks green, bribe yellow. I'm just gonna hit confirm. We don't need to change any of those. These are being ridiculous. Ambition, the Scepter of Sages, an urgent meeting, an invitation. Neat. Let's put these up, I guess. An invitation. Without a word, Countess Kea hands you a blood-red envelope. It is sealed with white wax in the shape of a skull. Kea, what the fuck? Inside is a beautifully written invitation to the event called the Crimson Vigil, due to take place on an autumn night late next year. What is this all about? I can say no more. You must choose whether to accept our invitation or to decline it. Okay. Kea, do you want any information at all? Like, come on. Accept? I mean, I'm going to accept it if you tell me at least a little bit. Like, why the skull? You trust me. Oh, yeah, you're right. I will see you at the next vigil, Your Majesty. Got me there. An urgent meeting. One evening at dinner with the Queen Consort Lorelei, the Marshal stamps into the room. She salutes you before slamming down a sheaf of papers on the table. What's this? Crimes on the rise on the coast, Your Majesty. The patricians report a spate of robberies on the highways and on their estates. Lorelei leafs through the papers. Surely the patricians should take responsibility for dealing with this? This must be stamped out. Leave the patricians to handle it. This must be stamped out. Yes, Your Majesty, I'll send a few more people over there. She marches out, leaving you and Lorelei to your dinner. Okay. And then Ambition, the Scepter of Sages? Your Majesty, I have the most exciting news. Our hired adventurers have discovered an ancient manuscript hidden deep beneath the mountains. It speaks of the Scepter of Sages, and it was written by Queen Alma herself. Worried about what would happen to the kingdom after she died, she hid the Scepter of Sages so her enemies couldn't find it. Good work, Treasurer. In a warren of caves within the Black-Wheeled Forest, Your Majesty, near to the capital. Been under our noses this whole time. We've taken the liberty of sending out more adventurers. They'll clear the area and get inside. Excellent, send them on their way. As you wish, Your Majesty. As soon as the adventurers return, the treasurer comes to tell you the news. Have they found anything? Most delightful news, Your Majesty. The adventurers have found a golden door beneath the forest which matches the description in Queen Alma's manuscript. So, have we got the scepter? The scepter should be hidden within, but the Scepter of Sages can be found only by a monarch who is strong of purpose and true of heart. That's a pity. That's me! How do you prove it? Queen Alma wrote a ritual for the monarch to prove themselves worthy of the scepter. If we go to the cave, I can read out the relevant passages while you set it all up. You make the arrangements, bringing a procession of horses, food, drinks, and adventure guides, and a little traveling desk for the treasurer to the Black-Wheeled Forest. Your wife comes too, riding beside you. This is such a wonderful chance for the kingdom. The scepter will bring in a golden age. The adventurers lead you inside the cave, holding flaming torches to light your way. Soon the tunnel grows horribly cramped, and you bend double to squeeze through. Don't worry, Xyros, we'll pull together and get through it. You walk for what feels like hours. Just as you might have lost hope, you reach a golden door, exactly as the adventurers described. Oh, it's a 50% chance. It'll only open for the faithful. Close your eyes, Your Majesty. Concentrate. Fail. Yeah, there you go. Your focus scatters and you open your eyes. Don't worry, Your Majesty. Maybe if we go back to the palace and pray for guidance. You return to the surface far more quickly than you descended, blinking away tears in the sunlight. To improve your... Yeah, I know. Nah. True. Alright, let's see. We have Royal Gamble, which I said I don't care about anymore. I don't really want any of these. Man. Meh. Like I said before. Meh. Meh. The Wandering Bard. Irritating visitors. Criminal captured. Criminal captured? The Marshal hurries in pale with worry. Your Majesty, you remember the rise of crime in the coast? Oh, did you catch someone? We found the leader of the brigands, Your Majesty. There's no delicate way of putting this. It's your wife. Lorelei tilts her head defiantly. I can't apologize for what I've done, Xyros, but I will apologize for keeping it from you. What the fuck? Queen Consort Lorelei has been riding around the coastal countryside at the head of a gang of ruffians, attacking coaches and breaking into manor houses. Obviously, I'll be discreet, but I had to come to you and let you know. When did you even find the time? All the time you thought I was on a big hunting trip with my buddies. My family has a blood feud with one of the coastal families. It's centuries old. I couldn't dishonor my ancestors by letting this go. I'll leave you two to sort it out, eh? As she leaves, Lorelei faces you. The patricians needed taking down a peg. What are you going to do? Make me stop? You can't carry on like this. Confess that it's you and apologize. Do what you need to do, but keep it secret. Lorelei puts out an announcement confessing that she is responsible for the highway attacks on the coast. Grudgingly, she apologizes for her actions. Wait for the response. Outrage spreads throughout the coast, but luckily the people are too afraid of repercussions to talk much further than that. Rumor has it that Lorelei is a terrifying vigilante, a reputation which she enjoys. The Wandering Bard. Your Majesty, a traveling bard, she says, she has come to compose a song for you. Not just any bard, Your Highness, the best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. I have no time for this. A song, you say, about me? But you haven't even heard the verse I've been working on. You roll your eyes as the palace watch drag the bard away. They never learn. Get out of here. Get out of this building. Now. No. We have no time for you. Shoo. Your esteemed highness, I simply can't stand it any longer. I need you to do something. Who peed in your porridge this morning? I have filthy peasants scrambling all over my newly built library, pulling at candlesticks, knocking over bookshelves. Well, you don't want to hear his song? I don't want her to rob us again. They've heard legends of buried treasure beneath the site. Total nonsense, of course. I needed to keep these greedy treasure grubbers off my land. Actually, these rumors might not be nonsense. After conquering the coast, King Harold the Great is said to have buried a huge stash of stolen loot. I mean, spoils of war in the area. What are you suggesting? We could search for the treasure ourselves, send a team of diggers to take the place apart brick by brick and dig deep into the foundations. By the 9th, what are you saying? That would destroy the whole place. Let's see, take the building apart in search of treasure. Place sentries around the library to keep treasure hunters at bay. Dig up fake treasure hoard. Dig up a fake treasure hoard to pretend the gold has been found. That sounds hilarious. Digging up fake gold to pretend the treasure's been found. I want to see this one, because I think that'd be funny. But this one also makes sense. You know what? If you guys do this, you will get money. Do that and you'll get money from me. I just think C sounds funny. But B will give you money. You don't know. There might be more buildings you guys get to make. Your Serene Highness, to build something and then tear it apart would be completely foolish and a waste of precious noble wealth. That's why I spent for it, man. My money. Raise your own military to at least 5. Need that authority at 9. And you guys are close. The stability is almost low enough now. Oh, it's just gonna let me try again already? Well, let's see what these are. As usual, Lorelei has spent the day out hunting in the Black-Wheeled Forest as far from you as possible. But after you've eaten your separate dinners, she approaches you looking worried but resolute. I've endured this so-called marriage as long as I could bear, but I simply can't do it anymore. Your Highness, it's time we part ways. I want a divorce. But I care about you. Care about me. Blood and stars, if that's true. You haven't been showing it. I'm not used to going back on my beliefs, but you forced me to confess what I was doing against the coast in front of the whole kingdom. It was terrible. This is never going to work. It's over now. For good or ill, I called for the Archbishop to witness the divorce ceremony. Yes, well, good evening, Your Majesty. I know this is awkward, but I'll ensure it all goes as smoothly as possible. Does the Archbishop ever make things less awkward? Oh, no, not you. The Archbishop, surely you can't support this. Your Majesty, I care about the kingdom, and Queen Consort Lorelei was very convincing that the kingdom is better without her being married to you. Alright, let's get this done, Your Grace. We can't divorce, I love you. You can't divorce, what will the nobles say? You can't divorce me, I'm divorcing you! Very well, you are now divorced in the eyes of the kingdom. That's it? Thank the 9th. I can't believe it came to this. That's funny as shit. That's it? Queen Consort Lorelei, sorry, Lorelei wanted this done efficiently. Soon Lorelei is ready to leave. I'm glad we could work this out amicably. Farewell, your majesty. Then she's gone, leaving you in the palace with no one but little Xyros II, your honor guard. Your huge household of servants, the palace watch, and your inner circle of advisors, practically alone. Word quickly gets out. The kingdom is shaken by the news in the capital and beyond. Everyone's gossiping about what happened. Blood and stars, your majesty. You rejected my dear Lorelei. My own blood. This is an outrage. She divorced me. I've been crying all week. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I see. I kept the child. The child's still with me. That's not the point. I and my fellow counts worked hard to put a dowry together for poor Lorelei. Tailor her outfit. Prepare the feast. Now that the marriage is dissolved, I petition the king to refund the cost of the wedding. The king will hand nothing over. Wait, that... Hand over the capital's best farm animals as an alternative, 60%. Refund the cost of the wedding. Or this. King will hand over nothing. This guy loses money. Authority goes up. Defiance also goes up, though. This is all types of wacky. This whole thing has just gotten wacky. Have fun. Vote away. This is one of those situations where I sit here and I'm like, I don't know what the heck you guys want to pick. I don't know what I want to pick. I don't know what outcome I want out of this madness. I'm just looking at it going blah, 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 blah. I wipe my hands clean of this scenario. I don't have the money. It's yeah, the only person that would take money from is Minotaur, but Minotaur has literally not enough. It would take all of the money that Minotaur has. We shall try our farming then, I see. Our hand at farming. It worked! The lush fields surrounding the capital are bountiful, and the Chancellor soon arranges for the rarest breeds of cattle and sheep to be transported to the east. Although Minotaur 23's pride is still hurt, the others accept the gift gratefully. Meanwhile, Minotaur has put up Lorelei in his estate, which turns out to be a great expense. There's more money. Blood money. Let's just try this first, because blood money just sounds like more treasury stuff. Alright, we're back again. Breathe. Your focus scatters and you open your eyes. We failed again. Don't worry, your majesty. Maybe if you go back to the palace and pray for guidance. Blood money. What are you talking about? Nothing is wrong. Absolutely nothing is wrong in the east. Really? Because you're looking at me like you swallowed a wasp. Things must have changed. That calls for a celebratory glass of wine, I think. There's definitely not an old witch who lives at the border of my lands, and I definitely haven't been having money troubles. And most importantly, she didn't offer me a fortune in exchange for just a drop of my blood, an offer which I absolutely didn't accept. You keep looking at me like I've trod on your foot. Ever since I didn't accept the witch's bargain, I haven't found myself obeying her every command. I definitely still rule over my estate, not her. Furthermore, she didn't forbid me from telling you any of this. And I'm not using negative statements to bypass her magic. Let's fetch the court physician to see if we can lift your curse. Hang on, I'm starting to think you mean the opposite of what you say. After we confided into a cold iron box with nothing to eat but salt, the magic stops affecting Count Drenel II so strongly. He's even able to talk about his ordeal directly. I always tolerated that bloody witch. She'd sell medicine to the peasants and help them find lost sheep. I never suspected she was capable of something like this. We need to call a vote. Send a regiment to take back my stolen lands. Honk. Take back Count Drenel's land and burn the witch at the stake. Take back Drenel's land, but let the witch go free. Let Drenel suffer the consequences of his bargain. Well, Drenel doesn't have enough money for that, so no. Drenel doesn't have any money. So either try to kill the witch, or Drenel suffer. We'll see what happens with this vote. Drenel, you were cursed by a witch. And I removed the option to have something crazy happen to you. Let's see if this works. Also, welcome, spaceman. When the Eastern troops arrive on Count Drenal II's estate, the land itself fights back. The soil opens up beneath them, trees swipe at their horses. But they fight their way through with minimal losses. The witch tries to escape, but she's caught by sentries posted around the perimeter. That evening, the witch is burned in the town square as the peasants watch in silence. Count Drenal II is pathetically grateful for the return of his ancestral home. But the fields are never again as bountiful as they were under the witch's reign. I mean, farming is still outstanding, though. The south swells with the sudden influx of devotees from across the kingdom. They've come to see the Ninth's Herald, Devi, in action. In the picturesque town of Mirona, the Grande's holy claimant delivers a speech to raucous applause. Two figures stand in an alcove nearby. Also, for our friend who just joined, Spaceman, you are currently purple. You are under the counts. It's strange it didn't put you in the patricians. Strange. But such as it is, you know. If our army were strong enough, we could take the palace by force. A crusade? That sounds promising, though I suggest we leave it up to the ninth god. Surely he will intervene on Devi's behalf. Let's see. For Yellow, specifically, you are either trying to launch a holy war by raising your military, or pray for a miracle by raising your faith. Remember, this is for Yellow. I think Yellow is only listed by 4 people because I don't think Reed and Yukari are here right now. I would suggest voting for B. Probably be easier, considering your faith is already outstandingly high. Oh, Reed's here. Hello, Reed. Let us join in prayer, fellow Grandees. The end of King Xyros' illegitimate, godless rule is upon us. Our claimant Devi is poised to take the throne and usher in a new golden age. We need only wait for a miracle. Oh, you have to raise it to 10. So it needs to go up by 1 more point. And all you need to do is that. Season stuff doesn't matter. Oh, there's a cathedral. So if this increases, Yellow wins. This is all Yellow needs to win. They just need to increase this. And people said money didn't matter anymore. Well, shit, the patricians are so rich, never mind. So there's a thing to increase authority and decrease authority for the counts. There's increasing faith for Yellow, decreasing trade for Yellow. And then farming up and military up for green. Have fun, guys. Vote away. Remember, this is fund. It's fund. The letter of what you want for A, B, C, D, E, or F, and then the amount, which is Y. Okay. Vote away. Remember, if Yellow hits their goal, they win the game. Just letting you know. This isn't a season thing for them. If faith increases once for Yellow, they win. I mean, we have people not here, so it's not really that threatening. I mean, Reed has 2,100 little gold coins, and right now purple's only at 1,450. That purple thing can get overwritten immediately. I ain't voting. Ah! Alright. And then we have a new fortress and a monument. Hi, Reed. Reed made it back, but it was too late. The Crimson Vigil. The Crimson Vigil takes place in a bleak castle atop an eastern hill. Your journey takes weeks, and your baggage train keeps getting stuck in bogs. Guests at the Crimson Vigil compete on who can dress in the most ghoulish and frightening costume. What did you dress as? A dragon with gem-studded wings and a golden tail, a demon with horns, cloven hooves and red skin, or a ghost in tattered clothing draped with clanking chains. A dragon. The wings get stuck in castle doorways. You keep tripping over the tail, but the counts are in awe at such a display of ostentatious wealth. As you're assessing your appearance, Countess Kea sweeps in dressed as a living corpse. Welcome, welcome. Your costume is extraordinary, Your Highness. Truly, it puts the rest of us to shame. Please remember to stay in the upper levels. The dungeons are out of bounds. In the ballroom, you find the counts gathered, all dressed up as frightful monsters, wolfmen, pumpkinheads, witches. A waiter glides past, holding a tray of sandwiches. Pianist plays a mournful tune. Hey, Oceano. The Crimson Vigil begins at midnight. What role will you take? A mourner, or are you willing to portray a hound of the betrayer? Can you tell me more about these roles? Surely you are familiar with our customs, Your Majesty. If you are unsure, you should stick to being a mourner. I will play a mourner. Your ceremonial role is to stand among the other mourners and wait for the hounds to catch the king in exile. After that, just follow what the other mourners do. Good luck. Counts gather. After Countess Kea delivers a short speech about remembering the old ways, a flaming crown is placed upon her head. I'll be playing the king in exile this evening. The hounds of the betrayer will try to catch me, but fear not. I am swift as a falling star and old as the hills. Stand among the mourners. Kea runs down the corridor, flames licking behind her, pursued by a dozen counts in monstrous costumes. It's a bizarre sight. Wait. Half an hour later, Kea is dragged back, her crown still smoldering. One by one, the other mourners drop to their knees in a posture of worship. Refuse to bow. Bow before the captured king in exile. Okay. Keep up with the tradition. You drop to your knees, and the counts smirk at the fact that their king has knelt. The ceremony concludes with a mock execution and a bottle of red wine spilled over Kea's head. After that, the music is more cheerful. The counts dance and chat long into the night. At dawn, you board your carriage and begin the long journey back to the capital. Kea got beheaded. Damn. Taxing issue. Your Majesty, help us. Count Spaceman Wanderer of the East has been bleeding us dry, they have. Not literally, I hope. What are they doing? Our taxes are 10 times higher than they've ever been. I can't afford to feed me cows. It's true, Your Majesty. Count Spaceman Wanderer has been taxing their peasants at least twice as much as their next highest noble. Spaceman Wanderer immediately joins. Suddenly. You're taxing us too high. It's been a hard year, Your Grace. I have barely any gold in my vault. I'm just doing what I can to stay afloat. You're clearly having a hard time. I'll let you off. This is a matter for the consul's consideration. What about this poor peasant's cows? You know what? You just came here, spaceman, so here you go. Off you go. How exquisite. I'm relieved you saw sense, Your Highness. But think of me cows, Your Honors! Think of me cows! Over the next few months, Count Spaceman Wanderer becomes rich once again by jacking up their taxes. The other counts follow their example gleefully. Soon enough, the farms of the East are destitute, the cattle are starving, and so are the peasants. Only the counts are fat and wealthy. Hey, no problem. I got you, fame. An opportunity, Your Serene Highness. A Kurth ship sunk last week, just off our coast. I request permission to salvage the wreckage. Kurth vessels are always full of valuable things. Wait. Says Reed to Aches. Mod versus mod. It might be off your coast, but it's in our waters, upon my honor. In fact, it's closer to our city of Serenza than any of yours. But you ceded those waters years ago in exchange for a chest of silver. You were having money problems. Your esteemed highness, esteemed council, don't let this liar fool you. Alright, so we can allow the patricians to salvage the ship, leave the wreck alone, salvage the ship, return any bounty to the Kurth, or allow the grandees to salvage the ship. Have fun. Ace, get some good rest, and thank you for hanging out with us as long as you could. I appreciate it very much. Chat, vote away. I'm not picking. Everything here is a 70% chance. So, vote away. You guys pick. I'm not getting involved. Because who knows what can happen here. It was great hanging out with you, by the way, yes. Good night, and thank you for that last vote. Can we get one more vote between these two, just to tie break it? B or D, please. Otherwise, I have to intervene and I have to pick which point someone starts winning. Thank you, Space. Alright, let's see. Leave it alone, but what of the bounty? The riches! Though everyone protests the decision, word arrives in Serenza that a rogue salvage team is eaten by sharks and dashed across the reefs whilst trying to retrieve the ship's cargo. Jesus Christ. Well, they're dead. Leave taxes alone. I don't need to change that. Y'all spent all your money. Let's try this ambition again. Oh, well now it's 100%, so... Bright golden light flares behind your eyes, but you keep your breath steady. You hear the door rumble open. When you open your eyes, the tunnel ahead is utterly dark. Even the torches do not illuminate it. As soon as you step into the chamber, the torches snuff out. A hideous scream echoes from below. The adventurers scramble into a protective stance while the treasurer wails. Oh, this is awful. Dreadful. I should have stayed in my office. It's fine. We're meant to be here. Sorry. I'll stay calm. You put out your hands and feel your way along the wall. Then your fingers touch something. Could this be it? As you grip the scepter, it glows gold, chasing away the dark shadows of the chamber. It looks like a simple wooden staff like any peasant might use for walking, but the glow is as bright as the sun. It's the scepter. Your Majesty, you've done it! First things first, I'll destroy my enemies. I'm conquering the world. First things first, I need a bath. First things first, I'm eliminating poverty. Goodness. Well, we must call the nobles first and tell them the good news. Bearing the scepter, you make your way through the tunnels and back into the sunlit forest. As soon as you return to the capital, you call the nobles to the council hall. Go straight in to make the announcement. Let them sweat. We can go straight into it. The treasurer holds a velvet cushion upon which the scepter of sages sits. It looks small and ordinary, but you sense the weight of its history. Behind you, your heir Xyros II toddles along, hand in hand with her governess. What's going on, Your Grace? Why have we been brought here? I have some good news. I wanted to call you for a little chat. The nobles fall silent as you ascend to your throne and settle yourself comfortably. King Xyros has descended to the darkest depths of the Black-Wheeled Forest and has retrieved the Scepter of Sages. Excited and worried whispers ripple around the council hall. As bearer of the Scepter of Sages, the king has sealed his destiny as King Xyros the Enlightened. How do we know it's real? It could be any old staff. You pick up the scepter. The scepter begins to glow, bathing the council hall in warm, golden light. The nobles gasp and fall silent. Beside you, Xyros II claps her hands in delight. Rio, thank you for that raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We're playing some King of the Castle right now. We'll trade zombie heads for heir to the kingdom. I mean, if you insist, here you go. I guess we have more people who want to try to become king. We just finished a round, I think, because I think this is going to end with this. But hello, everybody. My name is Xyros. I am a Dream Demon VTuber, and it's so wonderful to have you here. Stick around if you love just variety gaming and Final Fantasy XIV, because I play a whole lot of that. A whole lot of whatever. Oh, thank you for that raid again, Rio. How was your stream? It becomes clear that even the grumpiest of nobles will never dare speak against you while you bear the Scepter of Sages. Finally, you are secure in your throne and your kingdom. Your victory is here, but your future has only just begun. Shortly after King Xyros' reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Count Sun Arcana's castle and placed him under arrest for evil magic. As he burned, he screamed the secret name of the seventh god. The Grandees prayed and prayed for a miracle to place Devi in their rightful place on the throne, but no miracle came. The patricians' attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Adria ended her life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. Well, there goes all that wizardry magic. Jeez. We ran around a bunch on a custom Minecraft map. Oh, that sounds awesome. Backed by the Scepter's power, King Xyros' rule spanned another 15 years of peace and stability. A golden age of prosperity swept over the kingdom. In his will, the king instructed that the scepter be reburied, to be claimed only by a worthy successor. King Xyros the Grave Robber. Yeah, that's such an awesome name. Let's go. I actually won. That's the second time I've ever actually won this. Let's go. For our nobles, our wealthiest noble was Yukari, because Yukari had to leave, and our poorest noble was Eggs, after Eggs, well, used all of her money. Hey, Solio. Thank you. This is the queen. Look at our lovely queen. Still didn't marry a fishman. We didn't even get a chance to marry a fishman. Hey, look at us. I love this title. We are King Xyros the Grave Robber, because our treasury was nearly emptied. We have no spouse because, well, we had a divorce. But no, it was fine. Kingdom accepted it for what it was. So if I say continue game, who shows up here now? Yeah. So we have this. I think this is one where we died. Yeah, we died during this one. This was another one where we died. How many of these did I die in? Oh, this is one we succeeded in this one. Wait a minute, it's the same looking queen. Hold up, what? Oh, excuse me? My child looks the same in both of these. And this is the first time we played and we died. The blue faction was involved, Xyros would never win. As it be. I'm just gonna skip out of this next one. Just gonna throw some seeds of dissent. Let's do a speed run. We'll do a speedrun challenge this time. Okay. I'm gonna hit new game. So new dynasty. Speedrun. Yeah. I'm not gonna read anything. We're just gonna all vote and act and just do crazy stuff. Speed! Zoom! If anyone wants to join, by all means, go for it. I think people need to rejoin now, too. Green did not win, Adria, and you were jailed for the rest of your life. So, yeah. So here, we'll put blue in, because apparently blue's in, I never win. So we'll put blue, red, and we'll do these three again. I love putting in the counts, they're crazy. Yeah, apparently you were like the biggest person who was trying to turn green against me, so you were made an example of, according to the game, and strung up on a wall for the end of your days in the dungeon. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you guys join as we're playing, because remember, this is a speedrun. I'm just gonna go through everything as fast as possible. We're gonna zip through it and see what happens to the dynasty and the kingdom. So zip, 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 zip. Remember, it's just exclamation point join if you want to get in on this. I'm literally just clicking all over the screen. I don't know what's going on right now. Speed! Start vote. Go. Go, 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 go. This is the only part that's going to take it like nice and slow, is us voting for this. Remember, if anyone wants to join, it's just exclamation point join, and then you can type out whatever pronoun you want. Throw them in the river! I'm also not going to get involved in any of the voting. So it's going to make it even more chaotic. I'm just going to let everything play out as it naturally would. I want to see what ends up happening. This is just absolute chaos, and I'm all here for it. Okay, something won. Oh, alright, a thing happened. Numbers changed. End season. Alright. Speed! Alright, Blue, you're voting. Pick if you want to do A, B, or C. For your win condition, Blue. Here, I'm gonna leave it like this so people can see who's what noble. So we have Nia, Drenel, and Jay is our blues. Okay? They've all chosen together. Next we have the reds. So right now it's just Aches and Goddess. Yeah. We need more people to come in and vote. Remember, if anyone wants to join, go ahead. Just type exclamation point join. And to join this insanity. Okay. You're up, purple. We're going for that sweet position again. This is the first time we've ever tried doing it like this, where we just sort of go, no, yeah, okay. Carry on then. Okay. Oh, just pick between the two. Okay, cool. Nice. Alright. Nice. I'm gonna leave those alone. I don't want to pick any. Oh, a new plague. Interesting. Well, okay then, if you say so. Start vote. This is so silly. I don't know anything of what's going on. What are your win conditions anyway? Okay, so Defiance needs to be low for purple. I think Stability needs to be low for red, and then for blue it needs to be at least 5. Oh, so you guys have opposite goals here for red and blue. I have no idea what's happening though. I'm all here for it. You guys are just gonna lower trade. Okay, well there goes trade. Just lowered. The kingdom shall suffer. No trading. Honor guard, screw that. We're gonna pick the mercenaries this time. Why? Because this is just chaotic. An invitation. Oh, an invitation. Very sorry, but I must decline. Sorry. Can't be doing nothing. Oh, thank you, cousin. I will be over in a bit to eat. We're going through a speed run of some King of the Castle. Rude. It is rude. I don't even know what I just declined. I didn't even see the option. I was just like, ooh, a stat. Click it. So there's options here to fund. I don't know what they are. But shrug. Fund in increments of 1. Ah, yes, we shall fund everything by gold counts of just 1. 1 penny there, and a penny there, and a penny there, and 1 penny there, and a penny there. I find that ridiculous that you can actually do that. Can you, like, fund again after you fund? Or is it just 1 fund, and you're done? I just wanted the 1... Gotta just put in 1 coin. I'm done. Oh snap, it does go down by 1! Look at that! Like those people doing questionnaires on the street. You don't know what it's about, but you don't have time to say... you don't have time, you quickly walk by saying no thanks. Yeah. Or someone's like, hey man, you got a book, and you're just like, no man, sorry, I have to go. Oh, the Wandering Bard is back. I have no time for this. Begone, Wandering Bard. The Crystal Pox. Oh, lovely. Hello, goddess. How many dead? I just love hearing the noise of me clicking this really fast. Alright, vote up. Vote it up! Holy shit, there are so many things that happen with these! Defiance goes up, trade goes down, military goes down, space goes down, stability goes down, but we get lots of money. Ye gods. I'm gonna be rich. Holy shit. It went down for everybody. Everyone's wealth increases. Holy moly, guys. That was so much of everything. I wonder if I could just refuse straight up. I don't want to get married. I'm not interested in love. My dear, who said anything about love? Sure, any. I don't care that. Leave me alone, mother. Wah. Alright, purple hit 1 goal. Now that their next goal is something about faith. I think it's to keep faith low. Confirm tax. Here, you guys can have some money. I don't want it. Take it. There you go. Sheesh. Eligible options. Mother, I don't want any options. Alright, handsome lad. Not interested. Next. Don't see what all the fuss is about. Is that all? Meh. I have made my decision. I didn't look at any of them. I refuse to marry any of them. Wait, hold on. We need to get someone to marry, and then I'm going to say no. Let's go with... We went with the East last time. Let's pick Rupert. Pox in the capital! Oh no, the Crystal Pox is in the capital! How did this happen? Well, that won't be happening. I hate this. I don't even know what I'm voting for. Should the monarch kill the Crystal Pox patients, or should they hide from the mob? The monarch should lay hands upon a token few of the infected. The monarch should lay hands upon as many of the infected as possible. Triple the security around the palace until this all blows over. We should just let the Crystal Pox run its course. Alright, I like that you guys are also just chaotically... I don't know what anyone's voting for. I don't know what's going on. This kingdom is in disarray. I love it. Also, I want people to just get really upset with whatever I pick. And just be like, Xyros, what the heck? No, how could you? Apparently we did something good. A thief! Or a theft. We're feeding into the chaos. Dang right! Send the Chancellor to the East to investigate. Arrest Spacey. Immediately. Or lead squabbling nobles to deal with the situation themselves. Are you guys just trying to nuke everything? Trying to make this the most depressing kingdom ever. Yes. It's gonna be the best kingdom ever. Blood and stars, it's nothing but basic superstition. The kingdom is on fire, everyone. The chief's trying to ruin me. No. Alright, so I think now the barons want to have the highest. Oh, sweet, I can make the count even shorter. So now it's 15 seconds. This is awesome. Okay. But the barons want to have the highest military, from what I can see. Okay, vote up. You have 14 seconds before it goes. We have no idea what's going on. None of us do. Yay. Speedrun rounds are fun. Speedrun! Oh, voting's closed immediately. The thing really is fast. Doesn't even like, give me a second. It's just like, nope, I'm done. Refugee crisis. Hello, AJ, and welcome to the insanity. Yes, it is a terrible tragedy. I agree, Adria. I'm gonna vote for that just because I can. I don't even know what it is. Oh god, no, it has a 30% chance. Yo, everyone vote D. This is the one time I want us to work together. I want to see that 30% chance fail. Welcome, AJ. We're just speed running through this round because it's gonna be the last round of the night, so I'm just goofing. I'm goofing around. This is gonna be a funny night. We'll play more next week though too. This new patch has been very fun. They added some nice things. Yeah, so we're goofing around. You know, change things up. I changed my mind. I can't do this. You flee from the cathedral, leaving the guests and the archbishop in stunned silence. Well, this is awkward. Anyone else want to marry me instead? Rupert looks critically over the guests as though seriously making an offer. Alright, everybody. Looks like the wedding's off. Let's make this opportunity to deliver a sermon. You run until the muttering of the crowd was lost to the winds. Looking around, you find yourself in the palace gardens. Sitting on a bench, you try to compose yourself. When you look up, you see your mother watching you sympathetically. I won't ask why you did it. I'll just ask, what do you plan to do now? I will marry my true love, a low-born commoner. I wanted to live a life of chastity in honor of the ninth god. Marriage would suffocate me. I plan to enjoy my reign. How low can I make authority? Hey, let's find out, right? I will marry my true love. Commoner. I just got an achievement. Ready to kingle. Okay, that was an amazing choice. I'm single and ready to kingle. Let's go. Wait, they can rebel? We've made people so upset they can rebel. Oh god. What have I done? Start the vote. God. So I think red can rebel. So Goddess, Aches, and AJ, if you want, you can rebel. But don't worry, in the future we will be playing serious rounds of this when I stream it next. I just wanted to goof around. Okay, let's see. Continue the quarantine indefinitely? Jesus Christ! Stand with X always. If red wants to rebel, they can. It's up to you. You guys don't have the strong. Oh, they've gone. I mean, speedrun. A secret romance. Oh. Your love's name, of course, is Jay. Hello, Jay. Every night I've dreamt of you. And I of you, but why did it take so long? The palace watch realized I was sneaking out. I can't get through those last two words without breaking into laughter. What happened to the brash young princess who snuck out of the palace so that they could see the real world? That was when you met the love of your life, in case you forgot. You don't have to call me your majesty. I know, it was just a joke. You'll always just be speed to me. In that case, let's get married. There we go. Speed! Speeds into relationships. Speeds into marriages. I don't even know what's going on. Tell me more about this bear. I knew it was Skirkencorn. I suppose the council is up for this matter. Stop the count. Go. True love. Speed. This is both romantic and hilarious. This is the best relationship you could ever get. This is true speed dating. If it's sacred, Chief Journal should have the bear. Encourage a bidding war between the two nobles. Bidding war. Woo! Bid. Insanity. Go. Start auction. Go. Fun stuff. Fund things. I don't know what you're funding. You're funding things. In fact, you guys should do it like this while you're funding right now. Just do like that or something. Make these funds as cheap as possible. This is baby funds. Or throw all your money in. Yeah, fund one. Throw in the pennies. 201. Yeah, penny votes. Voting 1 penny at a time. 1 penny there. Another penny there. 1 penny there. Another penny there. This is ridiculous. It's kind of cool that you can do that though, and it actually will let you multi-vote in other places. That is actually a really neat feature. Oh my! Wait, these two are actually separated by 8 coins. That's crazy. The next highest one, 1002, 2009, 1701, 1111. I think blue just messed up. Yeah. Blue points in the wrong thing. This is truly a speed run. I love this. About my heir. But everything, you still refuse to get married. There's one thing. Okay, goodbye. Rebellion! At long last, the barons have reached the barons of the march are sick of your lies and tyranny. We'll give you soft city-dwelling bastards a proper kicking. We'll be fighting for Yvette, the true queen. Formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. Seize him! Come along now, traitors, get the chop. What? But you can't do this. I'm an envoy. See? See how the monarch's tyranny grows worse by the day? Your watchman wastes no time. Baron Reed is dragged out into the courtyard and his head is struck from his soldiers. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, your majesty. What are our chances against the rebels? Really? Because of that? So this is it, Civil War. We have such little defiance. Everything's going insane. Time has come. The kingdom has grown. Soft of the weak and ineffectual rule of monarch speed. Voting is open. Go ahead, Red. What would you guys like to do for your opening move? Send an assassin after me? Petition for the support of the church? Call upon the chiefs to join your cause? Launch a preemptive strike on the counts. Go for it, Red. Oh, you're calling upon the chiefs to join your cause. If that happens, I am royally fucked. Everyone rebel! That's madness. Don't forget I took out Reed and brought him out into a public square. Oh, it worked! Brave chiefs of the north, too long have you suffered under the yoke of the crown's tyranny? And now you're working together! Sweaty. Sweat. Meanwhile, the count's over here. Like, yes, we're summoning the demon. Good. You can raise authority or raise treasury for your thing, guys. Go for it, purple. Reed, I chopped off your head through the rules of the rule of King Speed. Monarch Speed went too fast. Alright, time to raise treasury. I think. I didn't really read. Yeah, raise treasury. I mean, you need to have more money for that to go through. Well, in that case, well, I need more money, so thank you. I tapped out for 2 seconds. Just going as fast as possible. It says that blue can also rebel now. I'm voting to rebel. Reed, you're already rebelling. It's just blue. So if Nia, Jay, and Adrenal all vote to rebel, then they'll just also go to war with me. This turned into complete chaos. Oh no, it didn't work. Arranging a wedding. Just the bomb. It's just making more and more people mad because we wanted to marry a commoner. What are your orders, Your Majesty? The chiefs and the counts should join forces. Tell the chiefs to fight the Marcher army head on. We have orders, but should we follow them? Follow orders and send the Northern Army to fight the rebels. Fly orders and link up with the counts. Hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge. So great. Alright, Blue, you're voting. So for this, for Blue... Oh, okay, they all voted. Never mind. Let's see which one it went with. Hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge. Those damn cowards, cravens, treacherous, yellow-bellied, lily-livered, chicken-hearted bastards. Marshal, report. Instead of engaging the enemy or linking up with the counts, the chiefs told their army to just hang back, do nothing. They sat pretty in their camp and scratched their arses while the entire Marcher army walked on by. I'll have their heads for this, if you win, which now looks less likely. You have no choice but to rely on the counts. We will prevail! Or not. I'm going with not. Call for unity. Please help me. Help me. God. Even purple can vote. Now. Hold on. The final battle. AO. Can't believe the swine. The chiefs have defected and joined the Marcher rebels. The counts are all that stands between us and oblivion. The victory will be ours. Alright. The Eastern Army to fight the rebels. Military jets. 0. Alright, purple. What are you gonna do? You can either join me and die or please. Or not. There's some good choices there. That's funny. Turn off your march with the orders and wait anxiously. The next few days are agony. When she finally returns, she's so angry it takes her a full 20 minutes to stop swearing and making incomprehensible threats. After that, I'll set fire to the ashes. So you don't seem pleased. Oh. Oh, she's mad. Again? Now they're rebelling too. Everyone's rebelling. Madness in the streets. The royal wedding. Whoa. Oh shit, there's a wedding happening still. Oh, the wedding. People are refusing to attend. I knew everything would work out for the best. They hate me now. Let's stay up until sunrise. I'd love nothing more. Oh god. Jay, no, what have I done? Spacey, thank you for that follow. More treachery. Ooh boy, treachery. Sorry news, Your Majesty. The Northern Army arrived outside the city walls, and instead of attacking the besiegers, they joined forces with them. What does this mean? Everyone's just pissed. It's mass anger. Yeah, Panda, exactly. Rip J. I pretty much sentenced them to death. Currently rebelling. Everyone has agreed to turn against you. Triumph of the rebellion. Yeah, we're doomed. The sun rises on a city in turmoil. The barons began their assault last night, and since then you've heard nothing outside but screams and howls and the clash of blades. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen your marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. Your honor guard are in the streets outside the palace, building a barricade and organizing last-ditch defenses. Vital work, but you're vulnerable without them by your side. The royal court is empty, except for you and your spouse. If they break in, we can't let them take us alive. We'll go down fighting. You're right. Better to go down fighting. I'll fetch my longsword. You wait and stew. Outside, the screams and clashes get louder. Finally, your spy master arrives out of breath, her face stained by smoke and blood. They'll be here any moment, your majesty. You must saddle your horse and escape the city. I know of a secret passage. No, I will stand and fight. Then you will die. It was nice knowing you, your majesty. She's gone in the blink of an eye. Well, no turning back now. That's the person I married. You walk down the palace steps, your feet slipping on all the blood. A wounded watchman crawls past you, begging for water. The sky is aflame with a deep, malevolent glow. You turn to your martyr spouse. If you have anything to say, now's the time. I'm so glad I chose you, Jay. It's been a grand adventure, hasn't it? Hasn't it been a grand adventure? Because literally, we stayed up all night to just get killed. Oh my god. A column of hardened marcher soldiers advanced down the road, moving with deadly lockstep discipline. Baroness exorcists at their head, shouting orders. Come and get some, you bastards! Charge! You and your spouse charge forward, weapons raised. It's beautiful, it's glorious, it will go down in the history books forever. It's over almost instantly. A hail of crossbow bolts knocks you from your horse. 1,000 heavy boots march over you, crushing you into paste. But for a moment there, you really felt like a monarch. Oh, chat, you have to pick. Who's the successor, Yvette or Alistair? From the Barons of the March or the Counts of the East? Who will it be? Oh, it's tied. Oh. Oh. Yvette wins! With a tied vote of 4-4. Monarch speeds! Last doomed glorious charge against the barons will go down in history. Not as an especially smart move, but a brave one. The chiefs joined the rebellion alongside the barons, but nobody considered them a true contender for the crown. The barons launched a rebellion that toppled the monarch and devastated the kingdom. In the aftermath, nobody could stop them from taking the throne, and Yvette was crowned to half-hearted cheers from the traumatized common folk. Monarch speed! We had a good run. That was a wonderful time. Why didn't we have someone to vote for? So sad. Because I think you guys joined the rebellion a little too late. But that was fun. That was complete insanity. Just like literally like how to speedrun ruining a kingdom. Hit the throttle and go. See what happens. It explodes. Alright guys, but I am going to get going. I'm hungry. I've been streaming for a while. We weren't considered to be worthy to rule, sadly. I'm going to get going, but thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. If you're new here and you want to come hang out with us some more, you can come join the Discord. Otherwise, I'll be streaming this Tuesday and Wednesday are my next stream days. I'll put up the schedule for what we're going to be doing those days real soon. And I'm going to be gone from Thursday up until Sunday because I'm going to be at a convention. So, yeah, those are going to be our last two streams. Wednesday is going to be really special. We'll be playing Trombone Champ, and I'll also be playing the DLCs for the Theatrhythm game because there's a whole bunch of songs I haven't played from that yet. And we'll also be just doing some more Mega Man stuff. But, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We finished Octopath Traveler 2, which means we'll be starting Final Fantasy Tactics real soon. I hope you guys are excited for that. I'm going to put up a command with channel points to let people name a character so that way they can be in the game. But I have to take it down after a certain amount of redeems. And I can't have people do it too fast because, yeah. Anyway, this is fun. As always, I love hanging out with you guys. So thank you for being here. You guys make this a wonderful thing because I love my community. You're like a big family to me. And I love being able to stream to all y'all. So come by the clock tower another time. We'll have a lot of good laughs and memories to make together. How's that sound? Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Alright, I'm going to avoid people who are playing Tears of the Kingdom, just because I don't want to spoil things for you guys. I think that'd be a little crazy. I wouldn't want that to happen, you guys. I'm gonna go raid Sly, because it looks like Sly is playing some Honkai right now, which I need to get on. Oh, they're currently on break. Never mind. I'm gonna keep looking. I will find someone to raid, don't worry. Found a target. Go hang out with some people that are currently streaming Left 4 Dead 2. I love Left 4 Dead. Go show them some love.